Hey Summers!
Hi everyone.
Welcome to Make 2 and an original house design. This is actually in your town's Sims Peaks, but I designed it.
Yep, you're building lots of houses in Sim Peaks, which I think is great because Sims Peaks is looking better than ever.
Before we get into it, we wanted to do a few shoutouts for viewers. So first is Caitlin, who has been leaving really awesome positive comments on the channel, but we can't always reply because I think your settings might not be enabled. But we just want to say we see your comments and we really appreciate them. Thank you.
And next to Ilana, who was on our list just for being a great commenter on our channel for quite a while now. But coincidentally, this week she also wrote an amazing poem about Make 2 and what we do on one of our videos. That was so sweet of you, Ilana. Thanks so much.
Really cute poem. And finally, thanks to Sims FreePlay 05, who has also been leaving really awesome positive comments on not just our Sims FreePlay videos, but also our Minecraft and game review videos. So thank you so much, guys, all of you. Okay, so this is the house, and it's inspired by the fact that it's getting colder weather where we are right now. So this is actually a mountain cabin, and that is why I placed it here next to this rocky cliff wall.
It's as close to the mountains as you can get.
Yeah. So as we go in, I'm going to quickly show you guys the roof view. I'm going to have a question for you guys about the roof later in the video, but this is what it looks like from the outside. And I actually built it on, I think this is a designer home lot, one of the pre-built houses in the game. That's why it has this special fence and sidewalk around the edge. I went for that because it's wooden and stone, and I felt like that matched a mountain cabin aesthetic very well.
Yep, and it's a house with obviously lots of wood and lots of dark natural colours as well, which I think is really nice.
Yeah, the wood floor pretty much throughout is this aged wood, which you get as one of the decorations from completing the Book of Spells, Quests, and Hobbies. We've got a video walkthrough of that on our channel. And anyway, here is the front door that opens onto this entryway here, and a little closet here for hanging up coats and stuff because it's probably pretty snowy in the winter in the mountains. If you walk over to this side, this is the living room. And so I went for these brown couches.
I really love the rugs throws over the backs of these sofas and chairs.
Yeah, I think they match that feel, really well. You can just imagine huddling on a couch and throwing the blanket over you after a long day outside skiing. There's also a guitar.
Yep, because somebody always brings a guitar on one of these trips.
And there's this candle set, which is from, I think, one of the recent holiday updates. And then over here is the requisite fireplace for a log cabin with a rocking chair beside it. And then, just also off the hallway here is a guest bathroom with a shower. And back through here is just a little reading room for people to chill out in a more quiet space with these couple of armchairs and a bookcase here. And then through there is a doorway onto this indoor pool.
This is really cool. So this, you can't really see it from the outside.
No, but you can see...
Like from the second floor on the roof view, you can see there's something in there.
Yeah.
So it's an outdoor pool, but completely covered by a balcony on the floor above. Yeah,
so basically, well, first of all, we have another video as well, which kind of walks you guys through how to make an indoor pool. But yeah, the key is, as you said, to draw a balcony over the top. Basically, this pool, I drew it, and then around the outside, I drew these long, skinny rooms, one going this way and one going this way, and then covered the whole thing with balcony. I just kind of like the idea of an indoor pool because if you're out in the mountains, you still want to swim, but maybe just not like outside.
You want a heated indoor pool.
Exactly, yeah.
Where you can look at the world outside and all the snow, but stay warm.
Yeah. So there's a couple lounge chairs on this side for, having some downtime, but then on this side, a table and chairs for in case you wanted to like have breakfast out here or something like that. And along these windows here, I put a couple of rocking chairs. Let's just pretend that through these windows, instead of a fence, you see a really scenic mountain landscape. And then, of course, another couple of chairs here. So this pool is accessible, obviously, from this door that I pointed out before. It's also accessible from the master bedroom here, which we'll see in a little bit, and also this doorway here from the hallway. Also off of the hallway is this doorway into the kitchen.
Oh, so that big wraparound sofa, that's for the breakfast bar.
Yeah.
Now, you did this in one of your other videos, and it looks really cool. It looks so, like, informal and comfy.
Yeah, I did this in my beach house video as well, and like you said, it looks really comfy. I liked the idea in the beach house, so I decided to bring it back over here.
Yeah, and I think it's worth sacrificing sometimes in our builds. Like, no one can sit here, but I think that's a worthy sacrifice for it looking great.
Worthy sacrifice, maybe. I mean, yeah, as you said, nobody can sit here because basically if you have a sim use a couch, they need to have an empty space in front of the seating part, and because the table takes up this space, there isn't space for a sim to get in, but as you said, form over function.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there is an island counter here with these stools that came out in a limited time event a while back. And I went for these Japanese counters in the wooden refrigerator, because, again, just keeping with that cabin theme.
Yeah, is it really made of wood?
The refrigerator?
It looks wooden, I agree, but, like, I think it's just wood paneling. No, they can't actually have made it out of wood.
Yeah. It's still got to work like a refrigerator. Then off of the kitchen here is a small laundry room with also a water heater. Through here is a formal dining room, and I went with the mountain painting here. The table is just a Scandinavian table with 6 chairs and one of the, or actually 3 of the new designer rugs.
Yeah, I really like these new rugs. I don't think they're great for all occasions, but I think they really fit in with the style you've got here in this house.
Yeah, I mean, before we got these rugs, we only had the Latin villa rugs, and they don't match all occasions, unfortunately.
I just like some plain rugs.
Yeah.
That would be much more their stuff. Yeah, for some of the things I've been building.
There are a few we'll see upstairs, but yeah. So then, back at the back of this hallway here is the doorway to the master suite.
So a log bed for a
Yes.
log cabin.
And also a fur throw on it for whatever
fur.
bear died to make this bed warm and cozy. So the furniture is just this kind of wood furniture here, and they have a small TV. Off of here is a closet with 2 suitcases, because this is a cabin you just go to for, a holiday or vacation instead of living here permanently, although you could if you wanted to. Through here is the master bathroom.
And now your signature 3-room bathroom setup.
One of these days I will get over it and, go back to making normal bathrooms, but
After every house in my town has a 3-room.
I just like the idea of it. It's a bit luxurious to have that kind of extra privacy in a bathroom.
No, I like it. I don't think I'd like it in my real ensuite bathroom.
It's like too many doors
yeah.
when you've got emergency business going on. Whatever.
Too many deeds.
Okay, too much information. So then going up the stairs to the upstairs hallway, there are 3 bedrooms on this floor. But before we get into those, I wanted to point out the play area back here, which is kind of just an open extension off of the hallway. So, for instance, this is where you check your email and whatnot, and then over here is just more of a relaxed space with the makeout couch and a very colorful rug, TV, furnace, bookcase.
That's a nice cozy little space.
Yeah, place for people to hang out. Then this way is bedroom number 1. So each bedroom has a balcony, because I figured it's a nice place for people to relax and enjoy the mountain views. This bedroom, decorated very similar to the one downstairs with the log bed and the rustic furniture as well. And here's a closet with, again, another suitcase. Over here is the second bedroom, and here's one of the plain rugs I was referencing.
Yeah. No, that's true.
It's a little bit bright for my taste, but
yeah.
What can you do?
That's true as well.
So this bedroom has, again, some of the same wood furniture, but has a rocking chair as well. And this is their balcony with table and chairs. And they have a closet here, which also mirrors the closet for this bedroom over here.
Yes. Yeah, that's neat, the little design.
Yeah, this bedroom is decorated in more of a woodsy style compared to the others. It's got, brown tones. They've got a guitar here, and here is their balcony, a little bit smaller. And at the end of the hallway is a bathroom which everyone shares. So you see the need for privacy up here because everybody shares the bathroom.
No, I get that. That makes sense.
So they have 2 double sinks there. The other feature of the upstairs is this huge balcony.
Which is, it's huge. It's got, a fire pit? No, what's that thing called? A campfire.
Yeah, it's not very practical, obviously, to have a fire on a roof, but...
Made of wood.
Well, I purposefully drew stone patio or stone balcony paving underneath the campfire to make it more safe. But I just thought, it's a nice idea to have something on the roof which is very woodsy. There wasn't room on the lot to put a campfire on the ground because this is a massive campfire, but there was room on the balcony, so that's what I did. And they have sleeping bags around in case, the residents want to sleep out under the stars. And then, of course, there's table and chairs, very big party setup next to the grill here.
That's really cool. Yeah, this is a really, really nice balcony. I love how if you go to the roof, you 1 floor up, kind of that really cool shape it gives to the house.
Yeah.
The cabin. So you had a question.
Yeah, a question about the roof.
Us.
Basically, the new update, the Monsters and Magic update, which we just got, made a change to the roof. This roof here, as you can see, is black, and that was the original roof available in the game in this style. Now, however, that seems to have been replaced by a different color, and it's not an addition. You can't get the black roof anymore. You can only get this brown cottage roofing style. So you see the black roof is gone.
So let's preview. So literally brown is a new black. And this would cost us money if you change, even though it's like it's the same roof. But if you change it, you cannot change it back.
Exactly, because the black is not available anymore. So my question for you guys is, what should I do? Does it look better with brown, or does it look better with black? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
This is brown, and that's black.
Yeah.
I think you should keep the black, because if you don't, you'll never get it back. But I actually think the brown looks nicer.
I know, I agree. Okay. Well, maybe it's just a glitch, and they will bring it back, and give us the ability to have the brown and the black as well, but... Okay,
well, let's see what the popular vote says.
Yeah, and let me just go ahead and make it snow for you guys.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask about that.
See what it looks like.
When you're building it, do you plan kind of what it will look like with the snow? Like, do you test with the snow machine and off just to see how it will work?
Not really.
No? Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. I love the snow that creeps up the side of and I love that the plants also look different in the snow. So,
very pretty.
So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the tour of this, and again, please let me know in the comments what you think about the roof. Also, if you're new to our channel, please feel free to subscribe, because we've got plenty of Sims FreePlay videos on the way.
Thanks for watching.